friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we're going to be learning how to draw Sonic as Captain America. So first we're going to get started with our eyes, and on the top right we're going to curve this line up and back down, leaving a small gap in the center, coming over on the left, just replicating that, drawing that at the same size. Let's close off the bottom of our eyes now. So starting on the inside here, we're going to bring this line around and then up towards the top. Moving inside for the center of the eye now, we're going to draw in an oval. So starting on the bottom, just curving this around and then back in on the top. Moving back in towards the center again, we're going to draw in another oval, just making that slightly smaller right in the center. And then right in the middle on the top, let's draw in a small circle for the highlight. Now let's close that off in the center by drawing in a small arch line from left to right. Let's move down and draw in the nose. So we're going to draw in a curved line connecting that from eye to eye. And then we're going to close this off on the bottom with a small curved line. In the center, let's draw in a sideways oval for that highlight on the nose. Now let's come across and draw in the rest of the head. So as we come up, we're going to draw in the letter A. So starting in the center, we're going to draw in a small straight line across. And then from here, we're going to draw in two diagonal lines coming out, ending those at the same height. And then now from here, we're just going to close this off again with another straight line. Moving directly down underneath us one more time, making this slightly bigger, we're going to draw in another straight line across. And then from here, again, two diagonal lines coming out, ending those at the same height. We're going to start on the top, drawing in another straight line to create our letter A. And then from here, on the top, just two more diagonal lines, making those slightly longer, ending those at the same height as the lines on the inside. And now we're just going to connect them together with a straight line on the bottom. Let's draw in our ears now. So coming over beside this, leaving a gap, we're going to curve this line out on the top. And then from the point on either side, we're going to curve this back down and in, again, ending that at the same height. Now for the inside of the ear, we're going to curve this across. And then again, just replicating that shape that we see on the outside, bringing this up and then back down. Now let's connect the top of the head. So we're going to draw in a nice big curved line from left to right. Let's move underneath and draw in the bottom of the face. So as we come over on the left, we're going to draw in a nice big arch line, curving this around and then up on the right. To close off the bottom of the mask, we're just going to draw in a small curved line that comes over corner to corner. For the mouth now, we're going to arch this line down on the right, drawing in a small bracket, and then in the center, bringing this just over and in towards the middle. Before we draw in the head behind, we're going to start with the shield on top because it's front and center. So we're going to start right over on the right hand side, drawing in a nice big circle. Let's move right into the middle again, leaving in a gap and just replicating that, drawing in another circle, trying to keep this as even as possible as we come all the way around. Let's move back in towards the middle, replicating that again. And then our last circle directly in the center. Inside of this circle now, we're going to draw in the star for Captain America's shield. So we're going to draw in a diagonal line coming up and then down on the right. We're going to do the same on both sides, bringing this out and then in. Now from that corner, let's draw this on a diagonal, bringing this out and then up towards the center. Now let's move back and draw in Sonic's hair. So we're going to start on the right hand side above our shield, bringing this over and in. And then on the bottom left, we're just going to curve this line over and out. Now from that corner, let's bring this line back over and in towards the side of the head. Moving behind this on both sides, we're going to curve this line out on a slight diagonal to the side of our page. And then we're going to connect this back in towards the top. So from this corner, just bringing this over and up towards our ear, trying to line this up at the same height as the line on the top here. So coming underneath and then bringing that down at a point. Let's move down now and draw in the bodies. On the left-hand side, let's curve this line down for the torso. Leaving a small gap, we're going to come over and in, bringing that back up on the right towards our shield. Now we're going to come down and draw in 2 diagonal lines that come out for the legs in the middle. And then stepping across from that corner, bringing them back out, ending them at the same height and underneath our shield. We're going to curve this line across. On the inside, bringing this line down. Let's move over again underneath the shield, bringing that down on a diagonal, and we'll do the same on the left. Now from here, let's just close this off with a curved line from left to right. Now let's draw in our shoes. So on the inside line, we're going to curve this down towards the bottom of our page. And then we're going to curve this over and out towards the side. Now from this corner, we're going to bring this over and in. Moving up again for the sole of the shoe, we're going to bring this line across. Now we're going to draw in the straps on our shoes. So we're going to curve this over and out on the bottom. And then starting from the top here from our ankle, we're just going to bring this line back down towards the bottom. Let's move up and draw in the center of the torso. So we're going to bring a curved line across, moving below, replicating that. Now towards the right, we're going to bring this line up, and then moving over on the left, we're going to draw in 2 more straight lines. Let's move up in towards the center now, drawing in a star. So we're going to bring this up and down. We're just going to draw exactly what we drew here. So again, bringing this out on both sides. And then again, coming down on a diagonal, bringing this up and then in towards the middle. Lastly, we're going to draw in the arm on the left. So starting on the side, we're going to curve this line down. We're going to step below, drawing in a slight curved line. Let's come down now, leaving a gap, drawing in another curved line. And then we're going to step down one more time, drawing that at the exact same size. Now from here, we're going to close this off by curving this around, down, and then in, connecting our arm together. And then on the top and bottom of this one, we're just going to curve this line back in towards our center line. Now coming down, let's draw in a small bracket for the hand. For the thumb in the center, curving this around, back up in the corner, dropping below, bringing this around and then in. In the middle, curving this back across. And now one last time as we come over and in on the top. And that is it. That's how you draw Sonic as Captain America. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.